This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
And this is Monster in My Podcast.
And this is the Great God Pan.
There's a monster in my podcast.
I thought that this was already like wasn't there a Nyarlathotep that was also like the goat-legged man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
This is a very specific. This is Arthur Machen.
Okay.
So this is, Lovecraft, big influences on Lovecraft were like Robert Chambers.
Okay.
And Lord Dunsany and Arthur Machen.
Gotcha.
So Arthur Machen is another name in cosmic horror.
Gotcha. Okay.
That predates Lovecraft.
Yeah. But yeah, this is so it is the male aspect of Shub-Niggurath.
That isn't the last male aspect.
Yes.
That we talked about.
Yeah. And
Shub-Niggurath is an MMF search in a Pornhub. So
but yeah, it also does not have a real true form, and the way that it's being sold here, looking upon the true form is the worst possible thing you could ever see.
Yeah, which is kind of an old hat to us.
Yeah.
But when this was written in 1899 or 1902 or whatever,
yeah,
that was probably a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
This guy's pretty powerful. Mm-hmm. His true visage is really scary. Otherwise, he just looks like a satyr. Mm-hmm. And he has a couple different powers. One, he can make you cavort. I love it. Whenever the word cavort shows up in this book, I'm pretty into it.
Yeah.
And then he also has total control over all natural elements, animals, plants, weather, etc. So I feel like that's maybe a little open-ended.
Yeah, no, you're claiming a lot of real estate there, Pan.
That etc. is doing a lot of work.
We're just looking for like math teachers and buckets and so on.
Mm-hmm. Free of over 99 unnatural ingredients. It's really something. Because it's like, I love that those paragraphs are next to each other because he takes you over to make you cavort and dance with them. But if that doesn't work, so that's like the good cop. And then if that doesn't work though, I'm just going to control every plant, animal, and weather, which comprises most of the thing.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, when you're playing like 20 questions, you kind of start with, is it animal, vegetable, or weather?
And mineral doesn't show up, but it is probably a natural element.
Well, it's an element, yeah. Like if you can control silica, that's most of the game right there.
Yeah. So if you don't cavort nice, it's time to get anything. Like my skin turned off.
Yeah,
great. I should have cavorted.
Not like pulled off, just like turned off like a light switch.
Deactivated.
Like, boom, there you go, boom.
Yeah,
you've lost skin privileges.
Yeah, great God, Pan had control over that. This sucks. I should have cavorted.
Yeah,
cavort while you may,
but don't cavort too good because then he might, you might do it, and that's not great.
Yeah, because if you're a lady and you cavort with him, you have a hopelessly insane child. Or no, you are hopelessly insane, but your child is beautiful and haunting.
You're right. And that child is going to start, once they hit the Innsmouth age, they're going to start turning into monsters and stuff.
Well, they cause madness and suicide.
Right.
So they don't turn into monsters. They just look at people and cause them to kill themselves.
Yeah, it's a good life.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up. Spells, all dealing with fertility, life, death, nature, and natural forces. Again, that's fucking everything. The self-insert Arthur Machen.
Yeah.
God, like,
Jesus
Christ, Machen.
Marty Stew. Brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.